Okay, so it's that time of year when you start reflecting on the last year and the things that you've done or haven't done or whatever the case may be. Time to start doing some New Year's resolutions. This is actually one of my favorite times of the year. Odd as that may be, I also like performance reviews. I like all that stuff. It's because it gives me a chance to really reflect and make goals. So every year I usually pick a verse to be my verse for the year. Usually I pick that within the first couple months of the year because it kind of goes along with what's going on in life. So in the next couple months I will do that. I want to do that again. And the other thing is usually I take the easy way out. And my New Year's resolution is I'll be better next year than I was last year. Well, usually most people hit that mark. It's not too hard to do. So this year I want to dig deeper. That's what I want to do this year, is dig deeper. That's kind of the theme. And one of the things I thought about and I reflected on and dug deeper was the fact that I have always had a tendency to not be the most organized person, and I don't like that. Frustrates me, it embarrasses me, it gives me stress. I can't do all the things that I want to do. I don't have the space to do what I want to do because it's a mess. It's funny, growing up, I was not the tidiest person in my bedroom. And then when I got married, I was pretty good at first, till my husband and I clashed. And we kind of clashed because we have different ideas of organization. My husband is very organized and he's very tidy, and he's actually been known to, they've called him fussy. I actually really admire that. I wish I was more like that, and I wish it would be easier. Another person in my life that was very organized was my grandma, and I love that about her, and I still can remember her saying, "Honey, everything needs to be in its place. A place for everything and everything in its place." Good advice. And it's funny because in all actuality, I am that way at work. I've always been that way at work since I first started working. And now in the job that I'm in, I actually am a document retention specialist. Not my exact title. My title is or IT operational analyst, which makes no sense. It means I do a lot of IT stuff. But one of the things is I have to know where documents are. And we're talking thousands of documents at all times. I have to know what process they are in and whether they have been, checks have been printed, they've been scanned in, they've been QA'd, they've been destroyed, where they are in the process. So I have to be very organized to know that. And we just went through an audit, which is a yearly thing we do every year. No big deal. And we had 100%. We found every document that was asked for at this point. So I am organized. And, I'm also the administrator of a SharePoint system and a Laserfish system. So I definitely can be organized. And my desk is perfectly clean at the end of the day, and on the weekends I clean it off before I leave on Friday, and so I can be organized. I guess I get frustrated sometimes here because I organize one way and my spouse organizes another way, and I think maybe it was that way at my house growing up too. I don't know. I have the feeling this is going to be a very mentally, physically, spiritually challenging New Year's resolution. So this is how we're going to start it. I'm going to work on my home office so that I can actually get more work done, be more inspiring, be able to be creative, to dream, to imagine, all the things that I really like. Those are some of my favorite words that I like, but I haven't been able to do much of.